Everyone, welcome back. In today's video, we will discuss about Java 8. Let's start our Java 8 masterclass. Why Java 8 is introduced and what is the main thing we can achieve using the Java 8? The main thing which we can achieve using the Java 8 is to write a concise code and to enable the functional programming. Today, let us explore about the main features of Java 8. There are many features which were introduced in the Java 8. We will discuss few of them like Lambda Expressions, stream APIs, optional classes, datetime API, and many more. And we also have other features like functional interfaces, Lambda expressions, default and static methods, and we also have like predefined functional interfaces. In predefined function interface, we have many function interfaces like predicate, function, consumer, supplier, etc. We will discuss with one by one. And we also have like double colon operator. In the predefined function interfaces, we have many types such as predicate, function, consumer, supplier, and many more. And while coming to double colon operator, also we have like method reference and constructor references as well. We will discuss one by one in our video. So, as we have discussed, like with the help of Java 8, we can achieve the writing our code in a concise way, and we can enable the functional programming. So, for that, we will just write a simple program with and without Java 8. For that, let me open my IDE. I'll just create a new folder. Inside my IDE, I'll create a new project. I'll just rename as Java 8. I'll simply create with 1.8 version Java and an IntelliJ. I'll creating the project. So we have our project ready. Inside our source folder, I'll create a new package com dot without Java 8. So without Java 8, let us write a simple program. I'm just writing a class name as test without Java 8. So I just want to create a simple program with cube of a number. So what I'll do is first I'll write a main method. Inside the main method, I'll write the cube of, for suppose 2. I just want to write a function called cube of number. I just want to write this. I'll just implement this method. So I just want to write a cube of a number, right? I'm taking the input n. For this input, I'll return n into n into n. If you execute this program, right click and run without this program, we should get, sorry, I've given the wrong input. 2 into 2 into 2, it should return 8. Yeah, if you see here, the cube of 2 is 8. Similarly, I'll just call cube of 4. It should return 4 into 4 into 4. It should return 64. If I execute this method, yeah, if you see here, we have just implemented the function without Java 8 features. So let's see the same example with Java 8 feature. I'll just create a new package com dot with the Java 8. Inside this package, I'll just create a class with test with Java 8. Again, the same thing. So here, now first I'll write an example cube of a number function. We have a predefined function interfaces as we have discussed, like predicate, function, consumer, and supplier. We will discuss in the later video. I just want to pass a return type as integer, and the output I'll get integer. I'm calling this function name as cube function. We can import the class. It will be available in the java.util.function. For this cube function, I'm just passing the input number as n. So I need the return input as n into n into n. If you use the cube function dot apply, now we will execute the same program. If you see here, still we got the same output, but we have used the Java 8 features instead of a normal plain Java. Let us see another example test with Java 8. I'll just want to test the boolean with Java 8. This is sample program I'm just writing. We will discuss all the features. So now what we will do is we will check whether the given number is odd or even. We have the predefined function interface predicate we can use to test the value as boolean. So I just want to, so even or odd predicate. So I just want to test 2 is even. So here I just want to even or odd predicate dot test 2, and similarly I'll test number 3 as well. If you run this program, yeah, 2 is even, it is showing us true. 3 is even, it is showing us false. I hope you got some idea like how we can use this function interfaces, but we will discuss a few of them. Just I have given a glimpse like how the function interfaces will look, three different function interfaces will look. So now we will discuss about the lambda expressions, the main feature, which is nothing but the lambda expression. Coming to the lambda expression, what is the main objective of lambda expression is to bring the benefits of functional programming into Java. The main benefit of lambda expression is to bring the functional programming into the Java. So let's discuss what is a lambda expression now. What is lambda expression? So lambda expression is nothing but it is an anonymous function anonymous function without name, without return type, and without modifiers. So if you see a normal example of a normal method, suppose the normal method is like public void display. This is a normal Java method, as you all are aware. In that we have system dot out dot println ln something, like it's a displaying a method. And we can have like method body, how much, it's our wish based on our logic. So coming to the lambda expression, it is nothing but, as we have the definition of lambda expression, a lambda expression is nothing but, same thing we copy paste, but as per the definition what we have, okay, as per the definition, it is an anonymous function without name. That means we don't have the name. Without return type, we don't have the return type as well. Without modifiers, we don't have the modifiers as well. Just we have the syntax called function parameters, and here we need to include this symbol and the method body. The difference between normal method and lambda expression is nothing but, it is also similar to normal function but without name, modifiers, and return type. So you are now aware like what is an lambda expression. Like lambda expression nothing but it is an anonymous function without name, without return type, and without modifiers. And we should include this symbol between the parentheses and the function body. The function body is same like how we implement the normal method body. So here you should always remember, if the body contains, like if the method body contains single line, then these braces are optional in lambda expression. Should always remember, if method body one line, then these parentheses are optional in lambda expression. Let's see the above example only. In the above example, we have single line, so we can directly return this line. We will see another one more example with parameters. Suppose we want to add the two numbers, addition of two numbers. So how we will write lambda expression? Just we write the method body, sorry, parameters with int number 1 comma int number 2. Then we need to provide the symbol and just we need to return the println. And what is that? We need to return number 1 plus number 2. Here one more thing what you can remember is, suppose every time these return types, we need not to be provided, it is an optional. Should always remember, note, based on the, like what type of input we are providing, based on that type the compiler can guess the type automatically. We are not required to specify the type explicitly. So the same example, addition of two numbers can be written as concise code, concise code for addition of two numbers. So how we can write is just simply we copy paste and just we remove the type, just number one comma number two, and we'll print the a plus b. So for the above example, without the Java 8, we have implemented the cube of a number, right? The same function we will take and we will just return the form of. So this function we will write it in the form of lambda expression. How we will write the lambda expression is just we provide the input n, and then we will print the, simply we can write n into n. So here one more thing what you need to remember is, like, without these curly braces, if we are going to return anything, then the return keyword is not necessary. The compiler will guess what we are going to return. For this example is, suppose if you want to provide n, then automatically we can give mm, the same thing what we have written here, right? Lambda expression. If we are not specifying the braces, then if we are going to return anything, then return keyword is not necessary. The compiler will guess that we are going to return something. Like in this scenario, sorry, here I have made a mistake. I just written 2n only. It should return 3n's, n cube, right? Okay. In this function, we are particularly mentioning like we are going to return the cube of a number. But coming to the lambda expression, since there is only one statement, we need to directly return this n into n into n. So here the return keyword need not to be mentioned, as we are not using the this braces for the function braces. So this is this point we need to keep in mind, like without the braces, if we are going to return anything, then return keyword is not necessary. The compiler will guess what we are going to return. So here the compiler will directly return the n into n into n. Suppose whenever you are using the curly braces, when, like whenever we are using within curly braces, we need to use the return keyword compulsory. It is compulsory when, if you want to return value. The same lambda expression can be also be written as with, okay, here we have the input n, and here we need to use return n into n. And one more thing which we need to remember is, if we have only one input parameter, then the functional parentheses are optional. The same above example can always written as n into n into. So here one more thing we can write is lambda expression with one parameter. N implies n into n. I hope you got some idea how we will write. Let's see another one more example to return the length of the string. New class string length. So if you want to find the length of a string s equal to hello. I just want to find the length of the string. So I just want to s out find string length. I just want to implement this function. So here I'll just return s dot length. So you got the length of the string as 5. Since we are using the another function and finding out the length, we can write a concise code for this using the lambda expression. How we can write is, we'll just copy the same method, find length of string. The static keyword we can ignore as of now, as we know that only s, and we need to return the s dot length. This is one way. Another way we can write is, since we have only one parameter, that means these are optional, so we can directly use s, and we can use the same. And another one more thing we can use is, this is first way, and we can write some more concise code. Since we are using only one parameter, this is optional, so we are directly returning this. We can directly use s dot length, as we have discussed this previously in the note. So let's revise what we have discussed for this lambda expressions. So the main objective of lambda expression is to bring the benefits of function programming into the Java. Coming to the lambda expression, what is a lambda expression? It is an anonymous function without name, without return type, and without modifiers. So if you want to write a simple normal Java method, just we will write like access modifier, return type, and function name, and the method body. The same can be implemented using the lambda expression by removing the method name, return type, and access modifiers, and keeping this symbol. And whenever our body contains only one line, then these open and closed braces are optional in the lambda expressions. So we can directly concise our code to parentheses, I mean parameters, and the method body of the single line. Whenever we want to add the addition of two numbers, since here we have the two return types, which of the type integer, we no need to mention the type of the input. Based on our types, the compiler can guess the type of the input parameters which we are passing automatically, and it will automatically convert the type. So the above uh, lambda expression can be reduced to the concise code without the input type, uh, return type of the input parameters. Like we need to remember these are the few key points. Like without the curly braces, if we are going to return anything, the return keyword is not necessary. Automatically we can write the output, and the compiler will automatically return the value. Whenever we are using the function body parameters, then we need to use the return keyword compulsory if we want to return a value. If we have only one parameters input parameter for the function, then the functional parentheses are optional. That means we can directly use the single input parameter and the what is the return value which we are going to return. The same thing which we have discussed for the string dot length as well. Since for the input string we are having only one input string as input parameter, so we just use the s, and we are directly going to return the value of s dot length. I think you got an overview like what is a lambda expression. In the next video we will discuss about how to call the lambda expressions and what are the function interfaces and all. Thank you.